This is a man's world. This is a man's world.
A group of friends spent the day at the beach, enjoying the sun and each other's company. They played by the seashore, made fun TikTok videos, and laughed together. Later, they sat down at the beachside restaurant, sharing food and stories, savoring the moment. It was a day filled with good vibes, great memories, and pure relaxation. After their beach trip, May and April shopped together. But April took advantage of May, charging everything to May's credit card without hesitation. May, though reluctant, silently paid for it all, unsure how to stop the growing imbalance.
Months later.
May have a seat.
April, your debt to me has grown and now totals 1.5 M. I drafted a contract agreement for the debts that you have incurred to ensure that you will fulfill your obligation to repay them. I hope you understand, girl.
No problem, May. I will sign it. Don't worry. I will pay you whenever I have the money.
Thank you, April. I know our friendship is stronger than this, and I know you won't let it come between us.
One debt to society later.
The number that you have dialed is currently busy. Please call again later.
What's wrong with her? She still hasn't paid her debts. I'm going to her house now. April! Hello, April! 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 Hello, April!
Oh, hi, May.
April, how are you?
Of course, I'm okay.
Are you
May.
okay?
Yes, I'm totally fine.
You are not answering my calls and you didn't even respond to my messages. Are
Well,
you sure you're fine?
Yeah, I'm fine, May. I'm so sorry for not answering your calls. Come inside, May.
Okay. By the way, April, I'm here because I found a perfect location for my business. Look. I visited there already and it's perfect. I want to buy the property as soon as possible.
Wow, the place is great. You are right. It's perfect.
Yeah, I know, and I hope you'll understand why I need to collect the money you owed. As you promised, you're going to pay me within 1 year. Can you help me this time?
Of course, I'm going to help you, May. But about the money, I just can't pay you today. You know, I had a lot of problems as of the moment, May, and you know that.
While April was giving her excuses, May clenched her jaw, her fingers tightening. In her imagination, she wanted to punch April as much as she could.
You know what? I'm tired of hearing your excuses. You keep telling me the same stories, and honestly, I don't know if I can trust you anymore. I told you to pay it slowly, but all I ever hear are promises. So now tell me, when are you going to pay me?
You know what? This is nonsense. If you don't believe me, then go away. I just can't pay you today. Don't worry. If I have my money, I'm going to give you 10 folds and I will slap it to your face.
So, that's how you're gonna repay me? After all the things that I did for you? You are going to regret this. I'll see you in court.
Forever isn't always what we think. One fight, one choice, and everything falls apart. May filed a formal complaint against April. As a legal recourse, creditors may enforce their right to collect what is due from their debtor by filing a collection of sums of money in court. An accomplished attorney named Attorney Shandee meticulously drafts May's civil complaint against April. She checks the evidence to make sure it's solid. She is prepared for another lawsuit where it's solid. She is prepared for another lawsuit at the municipal trial court and paid the scheduled base filing fees. Then, the legal process began.
She really filed an action against me? She chose death over our friendship? See you in court then, May. Good morning, Attorney Belle. I just wanted to consult about the summons I have received. Can you help me with this?
Yeah, sure. May I know when you have received the summon?
I received it a week ago, Attorney.
I see. Well, according to Section 1, Rule 11 of the Rules of Court, you, as a defendant, have 30 days to file an answer from the service of summons, unless a different period is fixed by the court.
Okay, so I still have time to file an answer to the complaint, Attorney. And, well, that's great. And also, I would like to file a counterclaim against May, Attorney.
No problem, April. I will help you with that.
Oh, thank you, Attorney.
May, April's side already filed an answer, and it seems that they also filed a counterclaim against you. Are the allegations true?
What? No! April is really crazy, and there's no evidence to support this counterclaim.
I understand. That's not a problem. We will just file an answer to their counterclaim.
So, when are we going to file the answer, Attorney?
According to Section 4, Rule 11 of the Rules of Court, we have 20 calendar days from service to file an answer to the counterclaim.
Thank you, Attorney Shandee.
Attorney Belle was invited to a Friday night hangout with her friends. As a Gen Z lawyer, she loves unwinding at the bar, and getting drunk is one of her favorite ways to let loose.
One morning, Attorney Belle woke up still with a hangover, when suddenly she realized that something had just missed. Feeling wasted and worried at the same time, due to Attorney Belle's negligence, she failed to file a reply to the answer of the counterclaim of May's counsel.
Well, that was a great show. I wonder what will happen to the case next episode. Girls, I know it's been a rough day for us and we need to bounce back. By the way, what are your study habits?
In my case, I run while I commit certain provisions to memory.
Rule 11, Section 2 of the Rules of Court provides that where the defendant is a foreign, private, juridical entity and service of summon is made on the government official designated by law to receive the same, the answer shall be filed within 60 days after receipt of summon by such entity. Section 3 also provides that when the plaintiff files an amended complaint as a matter of right, the defendant shall answer the same within 30 days after being served with a copy thereof. Where its filing is not a matter of right, the defendant shall answer the amended complaint within 15 days from notice of the order admitting the same. An answer earlier filed may serve as the answer to the amended complaint if no new answer is filed. So this rule shall apply to the answer to the amended counterclaim, amended cross-claim, amended third, fourth, and etc. party complaint and amended complaint in intervention.
Well, I have a lot of housework to do, so I make every effort to study and complete it at the same time.
Section 5. Answer to third, fourth, etc. party complaint. The time to answer a third, fourth, etc. party complaint shall be governed by the same rule as the answer to the complaint. Rule 11, Section 4. Answer to counterclaim or cross-claim. A counterclaim or cross-claim must be answered within 20 calendar days from service.
Since I am a teacher, I apply teaching to my study habits. I pretend to teach someone else or do it.
Class Section 7, answer to supplemental complaint. A supplemental complaint may be answered within 20 calendar days from notice of the order admitting the same, unless a different period is fixed by the court. The answer to the complaint shall serve as the answer to supplemental complaint if no new or supplemental answer is filed. Existing counterclaim or cross-claim. A compulsory counterclaim or a cross-claim that a defending party has at the time he or she files his or her answer shall be contained therein.
You know what? I just play Mozart's music when I'm studying.
Rule 11, Section 9. Counterclaim or cross-claim arising after answer. A counterclaim or a cross-claim which either matured or was acquired by a party after serving his or her pleading may, with the permission of the court, be presented as a counterclaim or a cross-claim by supplemental pleading before judgment. Rule 11, Section 10, Omitted counterclaim or cross-claim. When a pleader fails to set up a counterclaim or a cross-claim through oversight, inadvertence, or excusable negligence, or when justice requires, he or she may, by leave of court, set up the counterclaim or a cross-claim by amendment before judgment.
Yes! Thank you, Mozart.
Ryan invites his friends for a sleepover. They watch TV and continue the episode.
After a thorough examination of the documentary evidence, including the promissory note, invoice, contract, and demand letters, it is clear that the obligation exists and remains unpaid.
This court is now in session. We are here to render judgment in the case of May versus April for collection of a sum of money. After a thorough review of the evidence and procedural history of this case, the court finds the following. The plaintiff May filed a complaint to recover the sum of 1,500,000 pesos, which is owed by the defendant April. The defendant April filed a counterclaim. The plaintiff's counsel submitted an answer to the counterclaim. However, the defendant's counsel failed to file a reply, despite the procedural requirement to do so. The plaintiff May presented strong and convincing evidence to support her claim, proving the existence of the debt and the defendant's obligation to pay. The defendant, April, failed to present sufficient evidence to substantiate her counterclaim. In view of the foregoing, the court orders the defendant, April, to pay the plaintiff, May, the amount of 1,500,000 pesos plus legal interest of 6% per annum from the date of filing of the complaint until the amount is fully paid. The cost of litigation shall likewise be borne by the defendant. This judgment is final and executory unless a valid appeal is filed within the prescribed law. So ordered.
Though justice was served, May and April's friendship was never the same. The experience leaves behind something valuable. Trust is a gift, and it should only be given to those who truly deserve it.
So for our next item, we have here Sultan Alexandra Perfume, limited edition. Okay, for this, mga suki, code 283, code 283. Okay, yours na, Sir Nel Jopia. Okay, thank you. Kindly SS Sir Nel, code 283. Okay, thank you.